Why do people cheat? Why do people cheat? A lot of times we get together and we ask God to help us find spouses and whatever, whatever, whatnot, and people end up cheating on each other. So why is that? There are a lot of different factors that go into it. It could be monetary, it could be a lot of things, but most time it's a lack of communication, and it's we're not treating people the way we want to be treated. You know, and it comes. Like I said, money could be a lot of things, but one of the main reasons people cheat is you're not taking care of your spouse in every possible way. And I mean in every possible way. I'm talking financially, I'm talking spiritually, emotionally, and sexually. That's right, sexually. Matter of fact, the sexual part is maybe the leading cause why people cheat on each other. Why is that? Because people don't sit down and talk to one another to find out what people really want and compromise and be there for one another. And then you mess around and you start talking outside of your marriage, which you don't need to do. If you're going to talk outside your marriage, you better be sure that person is confidential with you. But if you can't find nobody like that, keep everything in house. Don't be out there, because once you emotionally step outside the marriage, you've already cheated. Whether you had a physical interaction or not, once you emotionally step out, you're already out there because you're thinking about it. And then people want to say the cheating part is the actual act of it, when you act on what you're thinking about. And that's why it's important for when we get together with somebody to take the time to really know and understand who we're with. Know and understand and be cognizant of who God has put you with. Because I know for me personally, I always wanted to be a husband. I always wanted to be married. So one day in the middle of the street, I got down on my knees and asked God to help me find Mrs. Terrence Penn. And because the way I was doing it, it wasn't working. And there's a lot of things I had to fix about myself. And see, that's another thing. You have to fix things about yourself. You have to love and know yourself. If you don't love and know yourself, how you expect somebody to love and know you and respect and truly appreciate who you are? You have to love yourself. So I asked God for the best. And God one up me and gave me better. He gave me better than the best. That's what I have in my wife. Better than the best. And I want to make sure that I'm always treating her in a respectful manner, and we're compromising and we're talking, so we're learning and knowing one another. Because when you don't talk, when you don't sit down and find out everything there is to find out about your significant other, the minute something happens, you're out. See, adversity is going to hit. And you find out the real truth about a person when things are not going well. See, anybody can act good when things are going great. It's when things are not going well. When, you know, your wife has had a baby and she puts on a little bit of weight. Are you still going to love and appreciate her? Or are you going to get mad and go find somebody else that's the ideal weight that you want? See, that's adversity. You know, people go through stuff. Somebody lose a job, not working. Are you still going to be there? That's part of the vows. For better, for worse, sickness and in health, till death do us part. In richer and in poorer. So, that's some of the reasons why people cheat. So you have to really understand and know and love your partner. So I told my wife this a long time, a good while back. I told her, I said, I'd be crazy to go out there and cheat on you. You know why? Because she has a very large family on both sides of the family, her mom and her dad's side of the family. And there's a lot of them that know that I'm married to her that I don't know. So that's too much unknown. You're trying to be slick and do things. It's too much unknown. And besides, I asked God to find this woman for me. So now, because of a little adversity hit, I want to leave? No, you got to stay in this fight. You got to stay in this thing. Now, having said that, you don't need to be staying in a situation where you're getting abused verbally, physically, emotionally, all that type of stuff. You need to get out of that. But, and I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Sometimes two people just can't make it. If that happens, both of y'all need to be adult enough to sit down and talk and get out of it amicably, instead of just somebody just leaving because I'm sick of it, I'm sick of this, and I'm out. So yeah, let's take the time to know and love one another. Because hey, a married life is a great life, in my opinion. Now, if somebody else may differ, that's totally up to you. But you gotta work. You gotta keep it fresh. You gotta recycle. Sometimes you gotta recycle your marriage. You gotta keep it fresh. Because once you start getting into 5, 10, 15 years, I mean, we're in year number 8, and I want to make sure that I recycle it and make it fresh as the day we met and all that type of stuff. And it takes a little bit of work, takes a little bit of imagination. Hey, but guess what? Who you're with, if who you're with is worth it, you're gonna do it and do it happily. So hey, don't be out there cheating. Love one another. Hey, relationship takes work, takes effort, and that's what Penn is saying on this occasion.